Hey, kitty. Go on, go on. You don't want to be by a fire. Oh, what a gorgeous morning. Hey y'all, it's me, Marty. October 26th, Wednesday morning, 2022. Go get some ice, kitty. It's 28 degrees on an October morning. Beautiful sun coming up. There's definitely frost on the pumpkin this morning. So, I'd do a little fire and a little chat here. So I'm down at my little bushcraft area here, where I built my tree house. I have some logs here. I have a little fire ring for just a small bushcraft fire. I just like to do this. This is down on the corner of our property here. We have a 2-acre hobby farm. We have a big bonfire up closer to the house, but this is a little one, just like a 2-foot one that I like to do every once in a while. And I haven't been down here in like a month. I really need to work on the treehouse more and clean up my area here and do some more bushcraft stuff. And it's kind of my little bushcraft base camp at home. But I brought some wood down. I got some kindling. I got my fire kit. I got my military surplus Marine Corps tarp to sit on. I got some pistachios. I'm going to do a little fire here. So I hope you're all doing well. Just want to enjoy a little fire here. Also make a video and just share my heart, just some thoughts and things that are going on. And it's a gorgeous, beautiful day the Lord has made. I just want to enjoy it. Hope you all are doing well. And I'm just going to try to get a little fire going here. Okay. Oh, let's set up here a little bit. See if we can start a fire. Oh yeah, I got some birch bark. My favorite. Birch bark is my favorite kind of tinder. If I need to, I do have dryer lint, which works really good. It's not as natural. But let's see if I can get it going with birch bark first. And my ferro rod, a little fire steel, my favorite way to start a fire. I do have lots of other ways to start a fire in my fire kit. I really like my fire kit I put together. I actually have a few of them in different packs, but kind of neat to have a little fire kit. Different ways to start a fire. I've done videos on that before, how important it is to know how to start a fire. Emergency situations and survival and just camping. So much value in a fire. Now, of course, you get heat, and you get light. You can boil water. You can make coffee and tea. You can cook food. You can signal for help. You know, keep bugs away, keep animals away. There's so much value in a fire. All right, you think I can do it in the first try? Probably not, but ooh, second try. All right, now I can keep it going. That's the trick. There we go. Kitty, get away. All right, we're cooking. And got some little things of pine branches. Sometimes that gets it going good too. Careful not to put it out. I've done that before. Get a good fire going and then it goes out. "28 degrees this morning." It's actually going to get up in the 50s. Actually 60s again by the end of the week. But it is fall. It's getting down in the 20s and 30s and 40s at night. Yeah, I got my green winter floppy-eared hat on and my heavy red flannel shop coat because it is chilly this morning. Okay, get comfy here. Oh, this feels good. Careful my bag here. I know, some of you know that story. So, get this going really good here. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I just really needed a little bushcraft fire. And I thought, why not make a video? As you know me, I like to make videos of everything I do. So, let y'all know what's been going on lately. So it's the end of October. Sunshine in my eyes. Beautiful sunshine though. I'm not going to complain. It's the end of October. And what are you doing, kitty? And I've been off the road, not trucking, not working, since the end of August. So a little over 2 months. And yeah, so they suspended my license for 2 months. So I've been a truck driver for 20 years. Never done anything wrong. Excellent driving record. They suspended my license for 2 months because I had an overweight charge in Utah. And then my license was messed up because I didn't sign a paper when I did my DOT physical. I did the DOT physical, but I didn't turn in this little paper. So those two things, two supposedly traffic offenses. I don't think either of them are a traffic offense, but we're at a higher standard as truck drivers. And so anyway, they took my license for 2 months. They just suspended it, okay? And till the 21st, I believe. And now it's the 26th, so I checked and my license is all good again. It's all good. I can drive. Everything is perfect. So the plan was I was going to go back on the road. I mean, I still worked for Cato. They want to keep me. Matter of fact, they gave me advances while I was having to stay home for 2 months, and they wanted me to keep driving for them. And you know, they really like me, and so I had my truck at home and was ready to. Actually, this past weekend I was gonna get back on the road and keep trucking. Now, while this happened, I was asking God, is this a transition period to get off the road? You know, and I had checked out a couple of teaching positions. That didn't work out. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I could be youth pastor at our church. I didn't even think about that. But then my pastor kind of hinted around about it, that possibly, because I kind of helped start our youth group and stuff. But then we kind of decided that I'm kind of too old to be a youth pastor. So that didn't work out. And I'm like, what this whole 2 months of this waiting, what has it been for? It's kind of weird. Asking God, seeking God, and I love being home. Oh boy, I've been doing projects and woodworking and all this stuff in the last couple months. But then, you know, I got to get back to work, and I work at home a lot. But, you know, planning on doing it. But then, yeah, just wondering what's this season, this weird 2 month break. I just don't understand it. why it's happened. Is it just my mistakes? Maybe that's just that, and maybe there's no bigger thing going on here. I don't know. But then, well, a few weeks ago, yeah, about 3 weeks ago or so, something else happened. And my prostate started getting worse, without getting into details. So for the last 10, I don't know, between 10 and 15 years, I've had prostate issues. And not horrible. I mean, they've always been watching my PSA because I have a lot of cancer in my family. That's never been a thing, you know, they always watch it. But more than that, it's been hard to go to the bathroom. I mean, not hard, but hard to stop. You know, I have a pee jug in the truck, and I'm constantly having to go to the bathroom. And I get up 4 or 5 times in the night. Seriously, at least for the last 10 years or more, I've been getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom 4 or 5 times. And so it's been an issue of just having to go all the time. But about 3 weeks ago, things got worse. It went the other direction to where I couldn't go to the bathroom. And I've shared this in my prostate videos. I don't want to get a lot deep into this. Some of you are interested, and some don't want to hear about pee problems. But yeah, a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, I guess, things got worse, and I couldn't go. Like, I was grunting to go to the bathroom, and it was really bad, scary bad. And I just didn't understand what was going on. And I gotta keep my fire going here. And yeah, so now all of a sudden I got other issues. I was ready to just get back on the road and keep trucking, and all of a sudden now, what am I gonna do about this? What's going on here? Why, you know, all of a sudden I'm having a really hard time going to the bathroom. And it got really bad when I was up north hunting with my friend Chaz, bear hunting. I did a video on that. And the second night I couldn't go, and I was in the dark by myself out of my tent. I had a tent and he had a tent. And I was trying to go to the bathroom in the wild here, in the dark. I couldn't go, and I was crying out to God, and it was scary. And it was painful, and I ended up waking up my friend Chaz and asking him to take me to the hospital, which I thought was Duluth, because we were in Grand Marais, Minnesota, way up on the North Shore. And but actually Grand Marais had a hospital, so he rushed me there, and they got me in, and they ended up putting a catheter in because I couldn't go to the bathroom. Nothing was coming out. It was painful and excruciating pain, worst pain I've ever had in my life. And put a catheter in, and you know, then that next week I went to St. Cloud, and they took it out, and they did this scope thing. It was very painful again, and looked at my prostate and did some stuff, and then they decided they have to do this TURP surgery, where they kind of drill out the, well, I had a surgery back in 2015, I believe, where they did kind of drilled out my prostate. But this is a bigger thing. They drill it out bigger, so it's supposed to help everything and make everything better. Yeah, so then I went home, and I had a catheter in, and well, no, actually I took the catheter out. I was going to see if, because I was able to pee. And after a few days, I was at home doing projects outside, so I'm not just laying around. This whole thing, you know, it's hard and painful, but I got to keep busy. I don't want to be a burden to my wife or anyone, and I got to keep busy. I like doing projects. I like doing my woodworking and being productive every day. So I was doing stuff around the yard and my shop and stuff. All of a sudden, I got to where I couldn't go to the bathroom again. It just wouldn't come out, and I was crying. It was painful. And I got myself to the ER in Litchfield, and barely made it there. I thought I was going to die. Now we're cooking. Got a nice fire here now. And they put a catheter in again, very painful, because my prostate's enlarged. It's really big. And yeah, so then the next week they had an MRI, which was, I talked about that, like 40 minutes long, and it was, yeah, I was awake for it, and I didn't like it, but got through it. And they realized that my prostate's 10 times the size it's supposed to be. So they changed the surgery to another surgery, a different one, It's a simple prostatectomy where they're going to pretty much take the whole prostate but keep the shell. It's kind of weird because there's no cancer or anything. So otherwise they would do a radical one and take the whole thing. But anyway, they can't get me in anytime soon. The earliest date they can get me in is December 21st. That's almost 2 months away. It was when I got the appointment. And I'm like, seriously? Yeah. So I'm waiting on that surgery. I have a catheter in. I have pain hourly. And it's just a pain emptying it and dragging it around. And I have a big bag I use at night so I don't have to get up. And so I'm sleeping better at night, actually. Hey, kitty, go get a mouse. Get away from my camera. No. Hey, just, no. No. Anyway, and then I have a small bag that I have under my pants to get around, and you know, it's a pain, but I'm dealing with it, and it's, you know, it's okay. And I'm just trying to shine Jesus through it. But now, so my wife went back to full-time work, and we're getting insurance again. And I wish she didn't have to work, but I can't work enough to pay for everything. I'm hoping next year she can retire early. But I need to get back to work. So, you know, I was like thinking I would do a different kind of job. So I turned to my truck because they need to have some work done on it, and oil change and inspection and stuff. But they want me to keep driving for them. But I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I'll do local trucking or driving bus. Or teaching would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I actually already have a few offers to drive local truck, and one really good one actually. I could just drive a few days a week, and it sounds like a pretty good deal and really good pay. And another option to drive transit bus, which I've done before and I like, but I really don't want to do that right now when I have this prostate stuff and I have to empty my bag. So I'd rather not work around people. I'd rather work by myself. And I have a Class A license, and I can make a decent living with it, and I gotta just, it's a little late to try to do something new. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know. I don't know what God's gonna do. I really feel like in the next couple weeks, I gotta get back to work, even with this bag and with this pain. I gotta get full-time income coming in again. So there's a local trucking job I might do. It's a pretty good deal. It's actually hauling ethanol. And I take my truck home, and I could drive 3-4 days a week, and it's really good money. Might do that, but it's learning a new thing. I got to learn all that as far as loading and unloading fuel. And I got to get my hazmat, which I let lapse. I got to make sure my bag stays away from the fire here, because I mean, I don't want to have boiling pee here. I know, it's sorry to share all this, but it's you know, it's what I do. I share my life, even if you don't want to hear it all. So yeah, so that's a possibility. Part of me is thinking maybe I should just keep driving for Cato. Technically, I still work for them. Get my truck back and get back on the road, even if it's just every other week. I could deal with this on the road. You know, I'm definitely going to have to take off 2-3 weeks when the surgery comes, end of December. But my boss has been so good to me. Do I just keep doing that and I don't got to learn anything new? I kind of wanted to be done over the road, but I'm 56 and it's kind of hard to start new things later in life. I'd rather drive local and be home more for my wife, and I just love being home. I want to be here for her, but I don't know. Or is God going to open another door? I'm just really praying. So if you could all pray for me. I just feel like, because I was ideally, and my wife would rather me wait till after the surgery to get back to work, and I was going to, but we could do other kinds of income. I've been doing a lot of woodworking, trying to sell stuff, but you know, I need to get back to making $600-700 a week, and I've been making like $50 a week selling wood stuff. It's just not. So I'm really feeling like, even with this bag and the pain, the prostate stuff, I got to get back to work within the next couple weeks. So pray for me that I know what to do. Should I just tell my boss at Cato, okay, I'll get back on the road if I can be out every other week, and then take a few weeks off for the surgery. After the surgery, everything should be back to normal and even better, hopefully. We're still recording here? Okay, you still there with me? Am I rambling at the fire here? Or you know, do just something a little different, local trucking. I'd really like to be home. I don't know. See what God does. So really pray for me so that I see, so God makes it clear for me. Closed doors and open doors. He is our ultimate provider and leader and guide and teacher. He's my Lord and Savior. And yeah, if you just pray for me to know, because I'm kind of stressed and worried and wondering. I'm in pain going through. It's just hard going through this thing and then having to worry about money and bills. And I wish my YouTube channel could take off and I could make a living through YouTube. That'd be wonderful. That'd help. But I don't see that happening. I cherish all of you. I'm thankful for you all. My channel is just about encouraging and inspiring and helping people to smile. You know, if I could make a living off it, it would be nice, or even part-time, it would really help us. But yeah, but I'm thankful for all of you just watching and enjoying my videos. But God can provide in lots of different ways. We'll see what happens. But I'm probably either gonna, in the next couple weeks, be back driving on the road like I was, maybe a little less, or local trucking, or something else. I don't know. We'll see what God does. There's some pistachios here. So most of you know, or if you're new, I like pistachios. And I love my coffee. And coffee and pistachios are so good together. When my wife and I first met, and she's walking down here right now, you know, we worked with the youth in our church together. That's where we met, in our church. And we would lead the youth together, and we'd sit around the campfire and eat pistachios and drink coffee, and we'd throw the shells at each other. You got to throw the shells. They just taste better. Pistachios and coffee is a good combination. Hey, Judah, what you doing? I was just talking about you. I was just talking about pistachios and how when we first met, we would eat pistachios and throw the shells at each other.
Yeah. Can I sit there?
Mm-hmm. No.
I don't have to. I can sit over there.
What? No. All right. A little cord of wood going here. This is my wife, Marilyn. Most of you know her. Just having a little fire and just sharing my thoughts and stuff lately. Got a leaf in my coffee. Is that the train? Oh yeah, it is a train. So the train, so where we are, we have a little hobby farm just south of Grove City, Minnesota. Litchfield is about 6 miles straight east of us. That's where we lived for like 17 years. The town of Grove City is just north of us. Wilmer, you all might know Wilmer more. That's just west of us, about 20 minutes. Minneapolis is about 75 miles straight east of us. Anyway, the railroad track's just north of us. I think it's about 3 miles, but it sure sounds closer.
Especially when the air is a certain way.
Huh?
Especially when the air is a certain way. Come on, goofball.
Yeah. So this is Chula, our dog.
And Tiger the cat.
Tiger, the outside cat that's always getting into things. Hey, Chula. Anyway, yeah, just pray for guidance and stuff, and yeah. Anyway, so hope y'all liked the video I did the other day of the Intarsia snowman and nativity segmentation to show the difference.
I love the snowman.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be doing segmentation much. It's neat to see what it's like. And doing segmentation, all the pieces fit better together because you cut them all out of one piece of wood. But then you gotta paint them or stain them. It looks okay. It's another way, but I like Intarsia better, so I'm gonna be doing more Intarsia. I might do that nativity as an Intarsia. I might actually do that next, we'll see. But I have a few different Christmas ones and a whole bunch of other Intarsias. I have some other 3D things I'm going to do. I'm going to be working on Christmas presents. Friends of ours gave us a whole bunch of maple logs. I'm going to try to do some, I don't know, candles or some different log crafts out of the maple. Yeah, I'm going to do another drone video, maybe later today. But I'm actually going to have the camera on the drone, so you'll have the drone's eye view. And yeah, later in the week, I might take the canoe out on a little lake in, there's a train whistle. It's Grove Lake. We did a little hike around there a couple times. Just a small lake, but I might do that when it's a little warmer at the end of the week, like 60. So, yeah, just trying, praying and deciding on jobs. Hopefully start something in the next couple weeks, see what God does and where He leads. And I keep Him busy, lots of yard projects, get ready for winter, and I'll do some fun videos of doing different things. I do want to work on my little bushcraft camp here more and clean it up and finish the tree house and do some stuff. And
He's always busy, always. In fact, so much so, I forgot that he was actually battling some illness. Ouch!
But I just like to keep busy, be productive every day, and I think that's good for all of us. And I think that's how we stay young too. I mean, my wife works with people and work and just reaching out and helping people, and you know, different. Whoa, fire just fell. Different ladies that she's doing Bible studies with, and they're like in their 90s. They're still driving and up and about, and
Yeah, yesterday I was having tea with one who's 97, 96, 97, something like that, and one who was 93. And the 93-year-old still drives. And she says, I don't like to go farther than like about 50 miles away. Yeah.
I don't like to go farther than 50 miles away. But it's just, and I've learned that, you know, talking to people who hike and just different things of life, woodworkers, that's how you stay young. That's how you stay healthy too. And a lot of it, just being productive and being active, not just sitting home. And I know some people, it's harder. There's different health concerns, disabilities, special needs and stuff. No, I don't want you on me, cat. I'm not a cat person. Anyway, but being productive, you know, and it's I know there's a lot of limitations for some people and you can't. But even, I think we all can do our best.
Like Frankie still does woodworking.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with all the different limitations that we all have, you know, and we're all different. Do what you can. Do the best you can every day. Stay active. Enjoy life. Make a difference. Help people. Enjoy your hobbies. Love your families. Seek God, you know. I think that's so important.
Which reminds me, okay, so I'm not going to loan the Jeep,
Okay.
but I am going to Bible study soon, so.
Okay.
And this guy, I think he needs fed. I don't know. Is that why you're being so aggressive?
I'm actually getting too warm. I got my winter hat on and winter coat.
It's actually not bad out here. Really
No, I
isn't.
think it's just above freezing now.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel that cold because the wind isn't here.
Yeah, and it's going to be 55 today. So. Oh, I love fall though. This feels great. Honestly, I always say I like 40s and 50s, but actually I like it cooler because, I mean, this is like 30 now. There is no bugs. It's refreshing. You can sit by a fire. It's just, I don't like to be cold. I like it cold enough where the bugs are gone and you can wear warm clothes and be comfy.
I like it cool without the wind.
Yeah, there is no wind today. I think it was Monday. This is Wednesday. Monday, it was gray, a little rainy, and windy, and that just felt cold. And it wasn't this cold.
Anyway, I'm going to go with this cat and try to
Okay.
see about getting him some food or something.
Okay.
Why are you so annoying?
There is a can of Fancy Feast I had in the truck there. I think it's still sitting on the counter.
Yeah, well,
But save the can because I'll make another alcohol stove out of it.
okay. Well, they had their special treat last night. So.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Now I got to get up with the cat on me. Can you get down? There.
There's no easy way to take a cat off. They love you. Yeah, I gotta shed a layer here. That was nice that she came down and joined me for a little bit. Joined us. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking that 30s is really my favorite temperatures. I mean, this, seriously, it's like, I'm guessing it's about 30, 32 right now. And this is incredibly comfortable. No bugs. It's not cold. Yeah, I'm sitting by a fire, so it helps, but really nice. Blue sky, sunshine. Yeah. Beautiful little fire. Coffee, pistachios, a leaf in my coffee. It's all part of the fun though, fiber. But anyway, yeah, you just pray for direction for me. And it's been kind of weird. I think this is like 3 years in a row that something has happened in the fall. Job changes or health stuff or some kind of trial or hardship. You know, last year I actually gave my notice and quit, and it was the end of October going into November, same time, and I was going to take a teaching job in a trucking company. But then I got my wife got COVID and I got COVID, and in the middle of that, and then I started the job, and the first day I realized, no, it wasn't a good situation. I didn't like the way they taught, and it wasn't what I wanted. So then I went back to trucking, but it was a stressful time, and now it is here now again. I'm going through this prostate stuff. I'm not sure how or when or where to work, and it's my favorite time of year. It seems like that happens a lot this time of year. I don't understand why. It's my favorite time of the year. I love fall, love winter, going into the Thanksgiving, Christmas season, harvest. I love this time of year. And it seems like the last few years there's been like trials right when I really want to enjoy. But I mean, this has been a blessing. I've been home for 2 months. I don't know. I'm probably going to be back to work soon, or I don't know. We'll see. I got surgery coming up, and I don't know. But this is my favorite time of the year to be home, and I am. So I'm trying not to worry about money or jobs or to see what God does. I'm trying not to worry about my prostate stuff. It'll all work out. And yeah, just enjoy doing projects outside, woodworking, enjoying the fall, and I love this weather. I love this time of year, and excited for a lot of things. We're doing lots of different things in our church this fall and winter, get-togethers and outreach and stuff with youth group. And actually, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, I'm going to have the youth group come over because I thought it'd be fun to do another scroll sign thing with them. And so I'm going to set up the scroll signs in the garage and have heat in there. It won't be real cold yet, and just do some scroll signs so the kids can make some wood gifts for family and friends for Christmas. So that'll be kind of fun. But anyway, yeah. And my pickup camper, you got to see it. So again, it's just a silly thing. I'm using, leftover, not scrap. I'm using leftover wood and stuff. I got a free topper. I got those maple panels. I got leftover 2x4s and plywood. And yeah, I built a bed in there. I lowered the bed so there's more headroom, so it's much better. And I have a drawer underneath for gear. I have a little counter. I have a little end table. I cleaned it really good. I'm gonna do some work on it this week and this weekend more. I'm gonna make some little shelves, little organizers to hold things. I want to put some camping gear in there and some food stuff. Put some pillows and sleeping bags in there and flashlights and a little radio. I want to have it set up like a camper. Okay, it's a small pickup camper, not to live in, but I can do like just little camp out things, and my wife and I can do some camp out things in there. I love the idea of having it all set up, having everything in there. Maybe not have a lot of food in there, maybe some packaged food and canned food, because I don't know if mice will get in there, but But just have everything already set up. So let's say, you know, break down or you're out somewhere, and we could just go in the back and sleep in there and camp out if we needed to. And so I like the idea of having everything in there already, kind of like my pack, having everything in a pack ready for any kind of situation. So I'm going to do another video, maybe the end of this week, of my pickup camper, because showing the different things I've done on it. And I have a piece of plexiglass, and I'm actually going to cut a window in that the back door. Eventually I'll get a better door, make a door, but right now I'm going to cut a hole and put a piece of plexiglass in there for a window. Then I can see through from the front when I drive. But yeah, so this week I'll have a couple more woodworking videos, another drone video, a canoe video, pickup camper update, maybe a bushcraft area. So I'll have a bunch of videos this week. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to enjoy this fire. I rambled on enough. Just wanted to share my heart, my thoughts, my prayers. And yeah, if y'all could just pray for me for what God has next. You know, maybe I'll just be back out on the road in my truck, do part-time over the road, or I might do local trucking. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of possibilities, actually. Just got to get something going again while I'm dealing with this. I think I can work and deal with this in the process. I need to. And yeah, around Christmas, unless they give me an earlier date for the surgery, through Christmas will be my recovery time of that. So, but I'll probably be home for a couple of weeks around Christmas, which I love. That's my favorite time to be home, to have some extra time at home, is through Christmas. So there's a truck coming through Grove City, and you can hear he's got his Jake brakes on. You're not supposed to do that in small towns because it's so noisy. We're 5 miles from Grove City, and you can hear it clear as day here. But in reality, you got to use your Jake. You got to slow down, or you're going to hit the town. You got to slow down when you come into a town, and sometimes you have to use your Jake brakes, but try not to use them too much because you don't want to disturb people. But anyway, yeah, the sound of trucks and cars. That's Highway 12, and it's a few miles away, but sound is really carrying today. There's no wind. You can hear the fire. You can hear the traffic on 12. Every once in a while, a train. The trumpeter swans flew over a little bit ago. We're so blessed with the wildlife around here. We have a little lake. Grass Lake is just south of our house, right across the road. Tons of wildlife. We're talking trumpeter swans, pelicans, Canadian geese, and mallards, and wood ducks, and loons, and eagles. And then the birds we have on our deck, blue jays, and cardinals, and finches, and hummingbirds, and nuthatches, and chickadees, and you know, just a plethora, that's a big word, of birds, all kinds of birds. And then we have deer all over the place, coyotes we hear across the road, coons, possums, lots of bunnies. I'm sure there's bear around somewhere, waiting for one to wander into my yard. That would be funny. All my healthy fears of bears, and one wanders into our yard someday. That would be funny. I got to get some bait out. Well, not bait, but just some carrots, apples, some, I don't know, old meat or something. And I got our trail cam sitting over here. I want to get some deer. See if I can get a buck on the trail cam. I got my friend Chaz. He wants to come out here and hunt from our yard because we have so many deer here. So he wants to get a deer this fall. So I got to get trail cams going. I think they need new batteries. But yeah. Sorry I didn't do a live stream Saturday. My wife and I went for a little hike, and we tried to do one. Reception wasn't real good, and we didn't have a lot to say, actually. I made a little coffee in the woods, but yeah, anyway, I'll try to do it on this coming Saturday, maybe. I don't know. maybe sitting outside the shop and talking about woodworking and Christmas gifts and stuff again. I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna fry if you get close to the fire there, cat. No, I don't want to hold you. Sorry. Yeah. No. Go get the mice. Yeah, you're a good kitty, but I don't want to hold you. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this fire, let it burn down, and then get busy with the day. I got lots of projects to do outside, some woodworking to do, and do a couple videos. I don't think you should climb on me. I don't think so. No, go find a mouse. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video for now. No. Yes, I am gonna end the video. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, continue to keep me in your prayers, and I'm praying for all of you. Thank you for, I know there's a lot of friends and family that watch, and just subscribers and people, and there's a lot of people I don't know who watch, but I'm thankful, and I hope you get something out of my videos. Don't claw my back. If you scratch my back, you're going across the cornfield. Cats land on their feet, it's okay. No. Yes, but you know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon again.